What up, peeps? We are back and here to talk some WWE 2K22 features ahead of the game's actual release, which is set for March 11th. And that's literally around the corner. And this version of WWE 2K is setting up to be a complete monster and is well in range to bounce back from 2K20, which was just plagued with way too many issues that we can even count. But let's go ahead and dive deep into the MyRISE feature, which is basically a complete redesign of the MyCareer mode. And previously, the only real information we received was pretty standard information as far as a MyCareer mode. You know, the theme like rising up to stardom, the journey to greatness, pretty much all of the basics. That's all we've heard so far, pretty much your standard information. But last week we got a ton of information from the Brian Mazik interview with the art and creative director from WWE 2K. And this information shines a little bit of light on what we can expect in the MyRISE career mode that goes a little bit more in depth. So the first bit of detail is that you will begin your MyRISE career in the Performance Center. That's right, sunny Florida. And for those who are not familiar, the Performance Center is the official professional wrestling school for WWE. So you talk about setting the stage for your MyRISE career as far as training, this is it, without a doubt. Secondly, when you start your career, you can choose a backstory. For example, your background could be you were an MMA fighter, an athlete, or even a movie star. And I only had to laugh because in my head, I hope they throw in some regular backstory history. I'm just thinking of a storyline where an individual with a car salesman background becomes the next WWE superstar. Because right off the bat, you gotta think actor, MMA, athlete, they pretty much fit the mold. I just feel like it would be highly entertaining from a story perspective. Joe the plumber tries his hand at wrestling, and now he's unstoppable. And this all pretty much ties into my third point, and depending on which background you select, so let's just say you select an MMA background because I'm pretty confident that that's official. So if you select an MMA background, it sounds like the background will dictate the types of conversations you will have with execs, management. You also might get some critiques from the social media aspect of this as well, which is that's going to be very interesting. And it was also confirmed that you could respond either negatively or positively in these conversations, basically giving you an opportunity to build that villain or play the nice guy or gal, which is always fun during a career mode. At least for me, I like that from a replay standpoint in general. You will also have the ability to move around the different brands. So, for example, if you're sick of being in Raw, you can move to SmackDown or NXT or vice versa. Make your way around all the organization. And you know, this always makes for good drama, for sure. And that leads us into another major feature, as this year you will be able to play two different storylines, since both male and female storylines will be separate. And I really like that they separated these storylines, much different from 2K20, where they kind of blended both male and female with Red and Trey, which thinking back, I mean, the 2K20 storyline in the career mode is probably one of the main highlights of the game due to all the bugs and glitches, but I kind of look at this from both personal and say from a content creator's point of view. Say there's a content creator that wants to run this career mode several times for their audience. It would be kind of fun just to see the different results each time. Also for myself personally, just playing through it in general. Or for example, you could go through each career mode, male and female, develop those characters to be good or bad each separate time. I think it would be fun not only to play, but also to spectate. Because you know WWE, I mean the characters and the whole wardrobe, the style, depending on who your favorite content creator creates, or just your personal wrestler persona that you want to portray, that you create, build. It's always fun just to go through these several different times, and I personally like to create several different characters. and just run through the career mode. It's one of the main highlights that I really enjoy playing WWE 2K series. Overall, I like the direction that the new MyRISE career mode is going. The career mode is a perfect gateway to learn the new controls and basically everything you need from a tutorial aspect about how to play the game in general. I think it's an important step, and as the game gets closer, they may release some more information regarding MyRISE or other modes. We will make sure to keep you posted on all updates. Let us know what you think in the comments, and also check out the exclusive interview with Brian Mazik and the devs on our YouTube channel. Really good information in there. And we will be back with more sports gaming news. And you know what it is. Until next time. Cheers.